Lotto begins at his back door and walks 8 yards east, 6 yards north, and 12 yards east, and 5 yards north to the barn door. But how many yards less would he walk if he could walk directly from the back door to the barn door? So let's say Lotto starts here. And so first he goes 8 yards east. So we'll say this is 8 yards. And then he walks 6 yards north. So that's 6 yards. Then he walks 12 yards east. So we'll say this is 12. And then he walks 5 yards north. So he walks here. So we need to find how much faster it would have been if he walked directly from the back door, from here, to the barn door directly. So if he just went in a straight line like this. Oops. He just went in a straight line like this. So we see here that in order to calculate this distance, we just need to add up all of these different distances. So 8 plus 6 plus 12 plus 5. So 8 plus 6 is just 14. 12 plus 5 is 17. And if we add both of these two together, we get 31. So he walked a total of 31 yards. Now let's find out how much he walked if he just walked directly. And we can do that by recognizing that this is a triangle here, a right triangle, where this distance is the hypotenuse, since we make a right angle here. So we just need to find the value of this side and that side. So x is just going to be the horizontal distance, and we can just find that by adding up all of the distances when he went east. So he went east 8 yards and east 12 yards. So x is just equal to 8 plus 12, which is 20 yards. And then y is going to be all of the vertical distances. So when he went north, which is 6 and 5. So y is just 6 plus 5. So this is 11 yards. So now we have a completed triangle. So let me draw the triangle here, where x is 20 yards, y is 11 yards, and then let's just find the value of the hypotenuse. That will give us the length of this distance here. And we can just use the Pythagorean theorem for that. So Pythagorean theorem says the sum of the squares of the legs of the right triangle equals the square of the hypotenuse. So 20 squared plus 11 squared equals, let's just say this question mark is z, equals z squared. So let's simplify this. 20 squared, 20 times 20, 400. And 11 squared is 121, and that equals z squared. So that means z squared equals 521. So then we can square both sides to isolate the z. So on the left-hand side, we'll just have z equals the square root of 521. And if we put that into our calculator, 521 raised to the 0.5 power, and that's about 22.8. So that means z equals about 22.8, which we can just round to 23 yards. So this distance here is 23 yards. So going the long way, which was going east and north repeatedly, gives us a total distance of 31 yards, but if he went directly, it would have just been 23 yards. So let's find the difference. So the difference, 31 minus 23, that's just 8. So it would have taken 8 less yards if he had just gone directly from the back door to the barn door. So the correct answer is A.